Okay, let's just get right into it. What you're about to hear isn't a forecast or some distant prediction. Think of it as an urgent briefing. We've got our hands on a leaked internal document from a top AI lab, and frankly, what it describes is a world about to hit a massive, irreversible turning point. Look at the screen. That isn't a random number. As of today, December 27th, 2025, that's the time we have left. Just 24 months until a predicted intelligence explosion. That's it. We're on the clock. So where does this deadline come from? It's from a 165-page document called Situational Awareness. It was written by Leopold Aschenbrenner, a researcher who was just fired from OpenAI. And why was he fired? Well, it seems he was trying to sound the alarm that a fundamental shift in intelligence isn't just coming, it's coming way faster than anyone is prepared for.
Whoa, hold on a second. AGI? Come on, we've been hearing about this for decades. The singularity is always just around the corner. Every couple of years, someone else comes out with a new prediction. What makes this time any different?
Because this isn't some philosopher's guess for the year 2045. This is an engineer's calculation for 2027. It's based on performance data from inside one of the world's top labs. I mean, think about it. Just 2 years ago, we were all blown away that an AI could pass the bar exam. Now, this report puts us on a direct, measurable path to AGI. We are right there, on the threshold.
Okay, I see the timeline, but I'm still not sold. Look, I use these tools every single day, and yeah, they're getting better. They're better at writing code, they're better at making images, but it feels like steady, predictable improvement. You know, it doesn't feel like a revolution is about to happen.
And this chart shows exactly what I mean. We went from GPT-2, which could barely write a coherent sentence, to GPT-3, which was kind of fun to play with, to GPT-4, which is passing professional exams. It's a straight line. It's predictable. I feel like I can guess what GPT-5 will be like.
And that is the central mistake. That is the illusion that this entire report is trying to shatter. You think you're looking at a straight line, but you're actually just looking at a tiny piece of an exponential curve right before it shoots straight up. The core argument is what he calls the intelligence explosion. We are at the exact moment on that curve where it's about to go vertical. All the progress we've seen so far, that was the flat part. 2027 is the vertical wall.
All right, vertical wall, intelligence explosion. I get it, those are powerful phrases, they sound dramatic, but they're still just concepts on a graph. Where's the tangible proof? What's the hard evidence that this isn't just one guy's theory?
The proof is in the money. Hard cash. Microsoft and OpenAI are reportedly planning a single project, a supercomputer codenamed Stargate. And the price tag? $100 billion. Just let that sink in for a second. Exactly. You don't spend $100 billion on a guess. That's not a research project anymore. That's a factory. It means they've already figured out the formula for intelligence, and now they're just building the assembly line to scale it up. Wait, $100 billion? Okay, that's not a research grant. That's the kind of money a country spends. That changes the calculation, right? And here's the mechanism for how that vertical line actually happens. The report predicts that by 2027, the models will be as smart as a PhD-level AI researcher. And at that point, the human researchers will turn to the AI to start automating their own jobs. The AI starts designing, testing, and improving the next generation of AI. That's the ignition. It creates an automation flywheel that just starts spinning faster and faster, and suddenly progress is no longer limited by how fast humans can think.
Okay, the tech, it makes a terrifying kind of sense now. The money, the flywheel, I get it. I'm on board. But if this is really going to happen in just 24 months, what does that actually mean for the rest of us, for the world? What are the consequences here?
This is the part of the report that should honestly keep you up at night. He calls AGI the most powerful weapon ever created, the Manhattan Project of our generation. But here's the chilling part. He claims our top AI labs are, and I quote, leaking like a sieve. The risk of a hostile nation, like China, stealing the core technology, the weights, is terrifyingly high. We are in a high-stakes, invisible arms race that almost nobody is talking about.
But people will still point to today's flaws, right? You hear it all the time. Oh, but ChatGPT makes stuff up, or AI still can't draw hands correctly. The tools we have right now still make silly mistakes. How do you possibly get from that to a world-altering superintelligence in just 2 years?
Because that's mistaking a single snapshot for the trend line. It's like looking at a baby and saying, well, it can't run a marathon. Of course it can, but the rate of change is the only thing that matters. Just 4 years ago, we went from AI generating total gibberish to creating photorealistic video. The improvement isn't just happening, it's accelerating. Judging what 2027 will look like based on today's flaws isn't just wrong, it's a complete failure of imagination.
Look, if this report is even 10% right, this intelligence explosion isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And the timeline says when is 2027. So the only real question left isn't if this is going to happen. The question is, are you ready?